to remember is use the bevel side to the outside, just like you would if you were creasing the shoe. But I just follow that line around is what I do. The more aggressive of the seated shoe modifications that I'll present to you today. This one's more so like for a horse that's got a drop sole. Kind of you get it all out of there. Kind of loud, that one. Modification takes a while, or it takes me a while. I usually, I'm kind of like it to come out clean, but I think it's well worth it. Once it starts breaking off, you can see right there. I think if you stand capturing that, you can see it. It starts to just crack off like this black heat. You can just keep following all around. Make sure you stay on top of that plate, you don't want to ruin your tools unnecessarily. Back off just a little bit. I don't want to hit anybody with this thing. So I don't hit anybody with the steel. Always a good idea not have anything sharp or jagged on a horse. There's room for error that way. like I said before, this little piece is going to get hot so quick, it's a good idea to heat up the shoe first. Get it on there just like you want it. Here's a straight line of travel. You can see this flux, it's got little pieces of copper in it. Just for brazing, sir. Just be real careful that doesn't tip over. Good idea to leave it on the shelf. So it's flat. Throw the shelf all the way in there. The shoe would fall. It would feel like a sea salt. I'm gonna leave it right there. Let it come to temperature. You can see though, you really see the copper beads now. But it's a good idea not to watch it. You can burn your eyes. It's not something that I put on every day, based on the, I work on a lot of stock horses. Stay? Oh yeah. Yep. It's on there, sir.
I really had that nice.
Work on the edge that way, on the edge this way.
So I could pound that.
Just soften up all the edges, you know. Tongs, those little tongs if you want to, or just be brave like me and put it on there. Scoot it over right about where you're going to want it. Always shake this stuff up and with the cap down. It's a good idea. Same thing sure before I punch it, but see? You know, we can see that we also have some sole pressure, so we're going to go ahead and remove that sole pressure. We're going to make sure that it's relieved here on the shoe. It's all little things, but it's just basics, you know, everyday basics. Back here in the seed of corn. Horse doesn't develop corn. I'm going to pop this heel out just a little bit. A little lump right there. Can you guys see that? Where my finger's at? So I'm gonna go ahead and use discretion and go ahead and set the shoe back just a scotch, and I'll get that when I dress it. On the top side of the thing. He's tight. You know, it's an open horse. I'm gonna fit him tight. They're notorious for pulling shoes. That's the other reason I chose this side. I shot the other side, he's likely to lose the shoe tomorrow. If y'all go to roping on him. Like I said earlier, my natural tendency on a horse with this sort of age and the sort of use he's had, if he was just like, oftentimes a lot of these horses wind up being a kid's horse. Not use this product too much. It's new on the market. Try it out. Does this come in different grit stem?
You can put whatever grit you want on there.
Okay.
What you got is on there.
What
I can trust you.
did I hear you say it takes a 10-inch down? And the commissures. Right where it's got the thrush. It's nice.
What's that other?
Copper tops.
Yeah.
Yeah.